Hi guys, it's Shannon. Um, I just want to start off by saying so far in the, 3 semesters we've been in school, I have enjoyed this book the most. And the chapters really seem to speak to us without kind of all the mumbo jumbo and big words and stuff that I think really relates to what we're about to embark on. And that is our first year as a teacher, which I know for all of us it is, or at least for me, maybe not for you guys, it's kind of scary. She talks about the first section that kind of spoke to me was lessons from my first year. She talks about the uncertainty of going into it. She talks about how she only saw glimpses of herself and how she wanted to be as a teacher throughout the year, that she wasn't able to accomplish it the entire year. And that kind of spoke to me because I am the hardest on myself, and I foresee nobody's going to do their first year amazing. But I know myself, and I'm going to be pretty hard on myself. And she says in here that, to expect imperfection, I guess, the first year, but do all you can to, you know, accomplish what you set forth, to set goals. She also talks about pulling together a supportive group of colleagues during the first couple of years, actually. And I completely agree with that because as an IA, I work with teachers and I do see them. I work with, I think, amazing teachers. I see them kind of communicate and correspond with each other about, in particular, students, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. If there is a difficult student, what works in that person's classroom compared to maybe what's not working in yours. I really did like that chapter. The next one, the next section that I liked was survival of my first year. And that's kind of funny because I've worked with a first year teacher and it's basically like survival. You try to survive the first year. She talks about feeling ragged, amateurish, well-intended, but sloppy. And I can see that. And it's difficult. And this cartoon kind of made me laugh because that's what I envision the first year being. Although we are going to, I think we're all going to do an amazing job. It's going to be a difficult task. But, she talks about some stuff that we can do, i.e., the peer teacher group meetings and stuff like that. Don't be the Lone Ranger. She talks about how a student asked her the question, how does she reach everybody? And she's kind of felt not insecure, but she kind of felt like she wasn't reaching everyone. And she was also asked by other new teachers, like, is it even possible to reach everyone? And she says it's not. You have to do your best at trying to. And she, again, talking about being the Lone Ranger, she talks about getting a study/support group with several teachers, some of them brand new and some of them with years of experience, and kind of latching on to what you like about those teachers, what they do, that you want to implement in your own classroom. And she talks about, observing other teachers and kind of pulling from them what you like and what you don't like. And as an instructional assistant, I've been with probably 3 or 4 teachers, and I have really learned and seen methods and ways of teaching that I really liked, and I've seen work really well in the classroom. But then again, I've also seen stuff that I know, okay, I can't do that. That's not working. It's just not conducive to a learning situation in the classroom. So that was her main point there, was to kind of create that community of other teachers. And then finally, building community from chaos. She talks about how kids eating in the classroom, wearing headphones, boyfriend and girlfriends in the classroom, how these types of situations and occurrences will cause absolute chaos. And again, I have observed this, and a simple set of earphones in a kid's ear who you have to keep asking to take out is a complete distraction in a classroom. And she talks about setting rules and kind of a structure in a classroom that will help eliminate these things. Also, she talks about how keeping the kids challenged. If they're challenged, they're not going to be focusing on all this other stuff going on in the classroom. So challenging them with curriculum, challenging them with exercises, challenging them with group work will kind of help you with eliminating the chaos in the classroom. That's it. Sorry, there's so many ums. Again, one of my favorite books.